What's going on, people? Imps, Ting podcast show. Your boy Cornell in the house with another video. Back again. Back with another video. And welcome to the Imps, Ting podcast show with Cornell B live and direct. Obviously today, Cornell B is doing a video reflecting on, last night's deadline day / transfer deadline day. Before we get into the video, smash a like on my YouTube video. Leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts about deadline day for us Imps. What did you think of the new signing that came last night for us, Lincoln City? And what else? And what do you think of this free agent transfer window that is now officially open? Also, thank you to the 332 subscribers who subscribes to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Really means a lot. Love to get it up to at least 333. It'll be very appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So last night, us Lincoln City, we managed to do one more signing to come into Lincoln City last night, and the 10th signing we have made is his name is Matty Virtue, who was obviously out of favour at Blackpool under Michael Appleton. Obviously, for me, it makes no drama, no sense that obviously him coming. I am buzzing for the new signing. I am buzzing about Matty Virtue coming to Lincoln because obviously, we all thought that we were going to keep our best players, of course, but obviously we were light in the midfield, especially in the central midfield, because basically, we've obviously got Sanders, who's out injured, who's back in training, Sorensen, Oatley Booth, and then, of course, we've got Billy Brooks in there and Olden Gallagher as well. We cannot forget them as well, too. So, but we were still looking light in there. But having Virtue, especially replacing Brickcut, obviously, because we felt that we haven't officially replaced Brickcut as yet. But having Matty Virtue in our team really makes something happen. And obviously, he's a box-to-box midfielder, just like how McGrandles was when he was playing for us at the time before he went and and play for Charlton. Obviously, Virtue is similar to that. And he can play in the central midfield and as a defensive midfielder and is experienced. But it's very important that obviously it'll be to get behind him and back him. But Virtue being in our team is really, really good business. Fantastic business by the club. Obviously, the biggest news is seeing Anthony Scully leave. Obviously, disappointed to see Scully leave, but I wish him so well on his career and also on his move at Wigan as well. As soon as that news dropped, I couldn't believe it. I even thought it was going to be Sunderland that was obviously going to go on and get him, but obviously it was Wigan that obviously put a 11th bid in for our player, and obviously it's going to be very interesting to see if the club is going to go on and replace him, and obviously there was loan moves as well. Kendall going out on loan, but obviously seeing Scully leave is disappointing, but it was coming. It was coming because basically Scully at some point was going to either stay with us and go and run down his contract until the end of the season, and then probably it could have led us to severe consequences of paying fees probably. But obviously at some point he was going to go to a championship or a League One side, so there wasn't no brainer in it. But obviously I did say in previous comments and previous podcast shows, obviously if the money was right and the money was big, he would leave, and it would be that the club would have no choice than to accept the offer. But the main important thing is that he's gone to Wigan, and right now the funding has gone into the club now, so it'll be very interesting to see what the club do. Will we replace him? Will we not replace him? I don't know. I mean, we've got 4 wingers like Jack Diamond, Vanarm, Mandaroo, and Garrick. Obviously, it would be nice to add a 5th, but at least with Mandaroo and Vanarm and Garrick and Diamond, they can also play as a forward. So that's also good as well. And then Draper as well, in depending on what the club does with Draper, because we ain't seen Draper yet due to his injury. But it's a good set of business, and I wish him all the best with his career, and I hope he will smash it in the Championship. I believe that. Obviously, Chris Maguire's contract has been terminated, left without neutral consent. Obviously, with what's going on with him, with his betting problem, obviously it's the club is not willing to have no bad eggs in the club, and Obviously, you know, the best game that we saw from Chris Maguire was against his old club, Sunderland. Obviously, where we tore them apart last season when Michael Appleton was in power. But obviously, it's backfired with issues with his issues going out. What's going on with him with his betting issue? But obviously, for me, it's about bringing players that's not going to bring drama to Lincoln City, and that's not going to cause any drama. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is with Chris Maguire. But we do wish him all the best with his career, whatever he does with it, basically. Charlie Kendall going out on loan to Sutton United. That was a no-brainer. Obviously, some will say it's a bit stupid to let him go out on loan, but the boy needs playing time. He needs to be playing more. You know, obviously, some will think that he's not fit to cut out in League One, but I think he is a League One player. But the experience is needed, and Sutton United will get the best out of him. So when he comes back from his loan spell from Sutton, then he'll be a most improved player. And he still has the knack, and he can score goals and make things happen. But obviously, Mark Kennedy's thinking about bringing a proven goal scorer in. Obviously, some will say they're not disappointed. They're disappointed that we didn't bring a proven goal scorer in to replace Kendall. But let's wait and see. Obviously, with the free agent transfer market, is a striker going to come in? Who knows? We don't know who it could be. I wouldn't mind seeing a Jerome Sinclair. I wouldn't mind seeing an Izzy Brown come in, and I wouldn't mind seeing a Mark McCutty come in from who previously played for Coventry, because you know Mark Kennedy has connections with Coventry, so. There's a lot of things that could happen. I mean, winger-wise, I wouldn't mind seeing a Scott Sinclair or somebody come in. But like I say, let's wait and see what happens from you know, today, next week, and going on to, because all clubs are going to go into the free agent list and go and see what they can perk up. So, obviously, the best move, the best loan, the best transfer for me is definitely Jack Diamond. But Virtue coming into Lincoln City, that's a big statement right there. And I will not be surprised to see that Virtue plays tomorrow against Cambridge. New Imps midfield free. Definitely see it being Virtue, Bishop and Sanders in the midfield, along with Sorensen and Oatley Booth. So it's a fantastic business by the club. But other than that, right now we can relax now because the transfer window's closed until January. But the free agent transfer window is still has officially opened. So obviously one more will probably be coming, and it will be from the free agent list. So let's wait and see who comes in and who doesn't come in. Smash a like on my YouTube video. Thank you for watching the Imps Ting podcast show. I'll see you in the next video. Up the Imps.